guys, this is the open on Columbus Day, the 12th of October. Got an entry here on where this blue line is, a little bit high, could have got possibly a better entry there. Got a target of 922. I'll adjust that as the market opens to get going, but we are 20 minutes into this, and so my goal is to reach at least 430 quid on this £2 a point on a spread bet. I'm risking £60 to make 434. So let's just see how this goes. This is very typical of our trading room. I just called it in the trading room. I told everybody what I was doing. Normally we go live for various reasons. I've just put it out in the alert system. So currently up 22 odd pips. I hope you can see that. And so I'll stop the video and look to see if I can reach that target. Okay, so I've done this video just to show you a little bit about well, A, just to show you a live trade, and B, to show you what you can get out of our live trading room. Alright, talk to you very soon. I've just reassessed this trade. I put a note back in the alert system. Got a major pivotal resistance just above here, which will still give me almost 150 plus pips, 180 pips. So I'm aiming for 180 pips on just an open trade, and I will send out alerts for possible pullbacks later in the afternoon. So just looking for 170 pips into the open, and then I'll close it. Now I trade the Dow on the futures, so I'm just showing you a spread betting account. I actually trade about 4 different accounts, which is hard work, but obviously it pays dividends. Right, so I'll close the video off and let's just see if we get close to or achieve the target. So my risk reward ratio, there's my risk and there's my reward. So it's about 2.5 to 3 to 1. And what I could do as this, if this continues to work, obviously it's a little bit shaky at the moment. If it continues to work, then I could just drag this up. But yeah, let's just see. It's all looking good. The other time frames I use as my anchor chart are all stacking up in favour of a further upside. But let's see. Okay, so we are getting a bit of momentum here. Currently 26 pips, £52 up. Only been in the trade for 20 minutes or so, I think, maybe slightly longer. So just looking to see if we can get up there. If I can get to 750, then I'll start to get my stop closer to break even, so I can reduce this risk level. Alright, I'll stop the video and turn it back on shortly. Okay, it continues to work. Currently got nearly 40 pips on the books. So what I'm going to do now is just move this stop up a little bit and get the stop closer to break even. So I'm risking, it's almost break even now, I'm risking £10 to make 176 now. Okay, so we don't know if we're going to achieve that 176, but we are certainly heading in the right direction. Okay, this is all produced, all talked about in my room. I'll show you a screenshot of the alert and the entry levels I gave to the members. And yeah, if you want to join us in this trading room, you need to do our program, and we have a program running very shortly. And in actual fact, it's next Monday, and next Monday's date is the 19th. So it's going to run on the 19th. And as soon as you've done that program, you can join us in the live trading room for 4 days a week, and you get to sit in the alert room and the chat room. And so members are posting trade ideas in the chat room, and I am obviously just reserving the alert room for any trades I'm looking at. Okay, so yeah, I'm just showing you this because this is a simple way of I'm not showing the setups. I'm not showing you why I took it. You can see I could have got a slightly better entry, but it's not bad. Currently got over 50 pips on the books. So this is what you can achieve in our trading room. Okay, you've got very, very tight rules, very specific way of coming into this market. And yeah, so you can, with a modest account, you know, with even something like a 250, 300 pound account, you could take trades like this and walk away with, you know, 150, 200 pounds in one trading session. Not even in one day, just one, you know, maybe an hour session. All right. So I'll pause the video again and come back to you shortly. So what I could do now is just get this trade to break even, or even lock in a little bit of profit. But I prefer to keep my stop out of trouble, so I'm just going to drop that back onto break even. So this is what I would call a free trade now. I've got £100 profit on the table, not on my account, but on the table, because I got 50 pips at £2 a point. And just there's the target up there. You can see 176, 28,793. So I've just gone in front of that 800. In fact, I'll just nudge it up a little bit. Let's put 97. I do like to sort of front run these big numbers, so I can, just in case they run short of those numbers. They don't always hit them. Could plough through it, but I've just set it up to take it off at that level, and let's see if we can achieve that. All right, so it's a free trade now. I am running the risk of giving back what I got on the table, but I'm prepared to do that, and we'll see what the market does as we continue into the session. One thing you could do here is you could, even in spread betting, you could take a £1 a point off the table and get a stop to break even. With the futures contracts, I would, I'm scaling out, taking some profit here, because this is 2019 highs that we've just tested. So that's inevitably quite a lot of resistance. So now it's a question of whether there is enough oomph in this market to take that through. So there's a couple of trade management options you've got here. You could take the whole lot off at this 2019 highs and bag 50 pips. You could raise the stop up to at least lock in half of that, or maybe a third. Or just leave everything as it is, which I've done here, and get your stop to break even. So it's a risk-free trade, stress-free trade, and just looking to see if we can pop up to that target up there to deliver £184 profit. All right, I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, just put the video back on just in case we do spring right into that target. So currently got 60 pips. I have captured £2.20, a whole £2.20 profit on this spread bet. So worst case scenario, I assume it doesn't completely roll over and shoot through that. I will come away with £2.20. Wow. But I've got the prospect of coming away with 184 on this account and significantly more on my futures. Talk to you in a minute. So the market has now been open for nearly 45 minutes, and we're getting ever closer to that target. We're only 30 pips off that target now. So nobody knows where this market's going to be from 1 hour to the next, 1 day to the next. But there is a reasonable chance that we can keep going. There seems to be a lot of momentum in this chart. All my anchor system is telling me to stay in the chart, to stay in the trade, sorry. So it's just a question. We did hesitate at a resistance level at the 750 mark and the 770 mark, but there is still volume coming in. You can see this volume chart at the bottom. Decent volume at the open, follow-up volume as we continue. So just a question of whether we can pop into that 800 level. Appear to still have, so we've just gone past the 45-minute mark. Certainly could be hesitating. So I mean, if I want to take that off, I can just click it off here. Let's just see if it wants to push higher. Am I being greedy? Has this market got more potential? Don't know. Let's find out. Let's at least give it another bar. Does appear to be struggling a bit here. I tell you what, I'm just going to take this off and then leave some contracts on in the futures. If this doesn't show any more volume, I'll drag it off. No, we still seem to be just triggering new highs, new session highs. We don't appear to be about to come off as far as I can tell. Everything else on the charts is looking good. There's definitely quite a barrier at this level. There's a lot of history at this level, so not surprising it's hesitating here. DAX is doing okay as well. So let's see where we are going to close on this particular bar. Tell you what, for the sake of 30 pips, I'll just pop it off. It is definitely seemed to be sort of running out. It's definitely got a lot of, this is a tough area to get through. So there's no reason why I should sit there and leave that money on the table. Yeah, from all my experience, I could tell that you get a sense for when the market is hesitating. It's not about sense, it's about, you know, like I said, there was a lot of resistance up there at that high. So I've come away with about 60 odd pips, I think. In fact, I can show you because it's the only trade I've done today. So if I do a Control P, so 113 quid in I've been in the trade for about 30-40 minutes, I think. Let me just manage my trade on my futures account over here. Hang on. So just taken half off and put my stop to break even on my futures account. All right, so that's a good. If it pulls back, there's a certain level I'm going to look for on a pullback. At the moment, it looks as if we can achieve that. So it's only Monday, it's the first day of the week. So no reason why I should leave too much on the table. I still got 10 contracts running. Taken 10 contracts off plus this. And so I'm going to go away and manage that now. Well, I've been managing it, well, I've been talking to you anyway. And I hope you enjoy the video. So if you want to find out about our trade, you need to come on to tradetheeasyway.com. If you come down, well, you'll find it obviously land on the home page. If you come down the home page, you'll find this, what are your biggest challenges, question mark. These are some events. So there's a big event tomorrow night at 6 p.m. UK time for to talk about day trading, what we do in the room, so the current strategies that are working, facts behind what we do in the room, our success rates, the types of trades we take. If you then want to find out about Scalper School itself, come to the Learning Centre, drop down to the Day Trading tab, and then find out about the system. And it talks about the strategies there, and talks about the anchor system that goes with the entries we take, the live trading room, the chat room, alerts, etc. Alright, hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you come along and join us in the room. Be good to have you. We've got a great group, and it's really nice to trade with the very simple rules-based strategy that we're all gunning for and looking out for. Alright, thanks very much. Bye for